Isaiah Likely, 80 good red zone targets, the tight end at the top of the screen. 2nd and 2. Henry running right to the goal line and in. Let's see. Yes, he is in for the touchdown. On his first drive, King Henry looks good in the Ravens purple.
Very quickly early in that one.
Grab at the nameplate there. That gets you the 15. It wasn't inside the opening. This is the speedy man, Xavier Worthy, the fastest man to the end zone right away. His first touch, a Kansas City touchdown. Oh, man.
It's amazing that he can continue to come up with new ways to do it.
Holmes brings Worthy back. Pacheco to the right, to the goal line. Pacheco. The fight continues. He falls into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Would not be denied. Football Night in America gets us started Sunday, 7 Eastern Time. The quarter begins with 2nd and 17, and the Chiefs leading by 10. Lamar Jackson chased by Chanel and Karlaftis to Likely downfield. Isaiah Likely with a block down the sideline. Likely inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar kept it alive and Likely finished the run. And the Ravens are right back in it.
They could be. This Baltimore defense will have a real uptick.
Even.
Mahomes fires. Running. Xavier again. Worthy for a touchdown. Number 1 has 2 tonight.
Number 83 in white, Jahan Dotson, the newest Philadelphia Eagle acquired at the end of preseason from Washington. Hurts looking the other way. Lofts it. Barkley, end zone, makes the grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Any combination that they can find to the bottom of those cleats. Wilson staying in this entire drive after Jacobs went for 6 carries but just 4 yards. It is Reed on the jet sweep. Reed showing off the speed inside the 20. He could go and he will. Jaden Reed, electric, 33 yards, touchdown, Packers.
Difficult to defend.
Philly has converted 3 of its last 4 on 3rd down. And it, Barkley, touchdown, Eagles. Saquon with his 2nd.
It's a team.
But Watson in motion on 3rd and 10. Love steps up on the run. Wide open, Jaden Reed. Make a man miss. Reed, goodbye. Touchdown, Packers, 70 yards.
Defense that has no real weaknesses to go with Jalen Hurts.
2nd down and 7. Hurts with time. Lofts it over the top. Brown's got it. Here goes A.J. Brown. Blinding speed. Brown. Touchdown. 67 yards.
Jair Alexander is going to try to take a little steam out of A.J. Brown. Too strong and too big to do that.
Reed already with 2 touchdowns in motion. Love to the end zone. Watson spins his way for the touchdown.
Well, the route by Jaden Reed, he's going to just run to the sideline and pull a defense.
Jalen Hurts tied an NFL record with Josh Allen with 15 rushing touchdowns last year. Instead, he gives it to his running back. And Barkley fights. Touchdown! It's a hat trick for the newest Eagle.
Next Sunday night, the Bears in Houston. Meantime, the Lions here, Maria's second and goal from the 1. And they'll turn it, give it. It is Gibbs inside, turning and twisting. Let the ball go at the goal line. Let's see what they're going to call here. Was Gibbs down? Did he fumble? They're saying down and 3rd down, and the clock running for now.
Like Troy Reeder kind of stripped it out.
Was down by contact. 3rd down.
We haven't even talked about all the cornerbacks they're missing. We've been talking about how many offensive linemen they're missing.
On 3rd down, deep drop, Goff taking the shot downfield for Williams, who's open. Jameson's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams. There is a flag down. Let's check it. Thought it was on the Rams, and it looks to be.
Yeah, the old dreaded double move, and I think that if Tre'Davious had this to do over again, he would have tackled.
Before the pass, illegal contact, defense, number 27. That penalty is declined.
Penalties and mistakes in big spots down here in the red zone. There's another one. So 1st and goal for the Rams. And Williams pounding through the tackle to the end zone for a Rams touchdown. Their first of the year, scored by Kyron Williams. First and goal for the Rams. Stafford looking up top. Got him wide open. Cut to the end zone. And the Rams take the lead. Touchdown. Stafford's a cup.
All those motions, Mike. They are not taking David Montgomery out of this game.
First and goal for the 1. It is Montgomery. It is a Detroit Lion overtime win. No targets to Stephon Diggs in that opening quarter. On 2nd and long. Brown throws in the middle. It's Collins. Flag is down as Collins goes to the end zone for a touchdown. Check the flag. Right to Nico Collins. Hit him on the run. Takes it to the end zone. Flag was thrown in the secondary.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense number 29. Penalties declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
So right back to Nico, and he takes it to the end zone. Pass. About 5.5 games, and none of them have thrown a touchdown pass. It's a give to the end zone. Herbert, touchdown, Chicago Bears. So the 4-year veteran Herbert runs it in around the edge. And the Bears take advantage of the good field position to get right back. 3rd and 3. Empty backfield. And the throw wide open for the touchdown, Drake London. What a start for Atlanta.
Year than any other year.
2 long drives by the Chiefs. First one was 17 plays, ended with a turnover. This is play 13 of this drive. And Mahomes throws, it's complete. It's raced to the end zone for the Kansas City touchdown. There is a flag down back by Mahomes. Discussion here with the officials.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 0. Result of the play is a touchdown. That penalty will be enforced from the try.
First 2 games, both running backs, Algier and Robinson, in the game for Atlanta. 1st and goal. It's Bijan Robinson fighting to the goal line and in for the touchdown. Seems to be okay. Out for this snap. It's a big one. It's 3rd and 7. There's Kelce at the bottom.
Juju Smith-Schuster right there can do a lot of those kind of zone routes as well.
Mahomes retreats across. It's Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City. Great call, Chris. Juju Smith-Schuster back with this team. Has a great knowledge of all those routes. Gets it in the end zone of the Chiefs. Lead by 8.
It really is something because Rashid.
Out of the pistol with Derrick Henry as the back. There goes Henry up a big running game against Dallas. Derrick Henry on the run. Henry and Lewis chasing at the 40, at the 30. He will score! As we start the quarter with 2nd and goal. And Jackson will roll. He'll throw it to Henry. Touchdown number 2 for number 22.
Something go wrong a few years in a row here now.
Torn biceps in camp, limited to 5 games last year. 2nd and 7, Jackson lofting for Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3 for 3 to start the night are the Ravens.
Let's go make a play, and Josh Allen did.
1st and goal from the 3. Ty Johnson's the back. Bouncing to the outside. Ty Johnson, touchdown. Buffalo back in it. The 5th-year man who went to college in the state. Maryland Turk.
On him and make that move.
Got it from the 9, no, fake it. Lamar Jackson's gonna take it to the end zone. Baltimore touchdown. The Allen turnover turns into Lamar Jackson running it in for the 2nd time this year.
Small.
That's saying a lot. Henry lone back, 2nd and goal. To him again on that right side. Ball comes out, fallen on by Rosengarten, but he couldn't squeeze it. Let's see who's got it at the bottom of the pile. It's a touchdown or a touchback. Lamar Jackson says touchdown.
so sure it's not Patrick Ricard. This may be the ultimate payback. All the blocks that Ricard has thrown, maybe not.
So he remains Fryermuth, and he remains a very good tight end in his 4th year out of Penn State. 2nd and 11 for Fields. He will throw. It's caught by Hayward to the end zone. Pittsburgh touchdown. Connor Hayward. And the Steelers take the lead.
Let's see.
2nd and 10. Prescott, nothing open. Taking off, and now fires to the end zone. Caught by Dowdle for a touchdown. And the Cowboys take the lead. Dak kept it alive and finds the guy who carried the load on this drive.
I tell you, that is, but for a little guy, that Calvin Austin is a fighter.
2nd and goal. Field shovel. Fryermuth touchdown. Pittsburgh. Prescott throws, crossing, it's caught for the touchdown! It's Tolbert! Stays in the game and grabs it for the score! Stephen Jones, a hug for Dad. Here facing 3rd and 18. Chase, Higgins, and Gesicki all at the bottom of the screen. Joe taking off. Oh, he's got a ton of room. Might take it all the way. Inside the 10. Burrow to the pylon. He's in for the touchdown. Everybody to the left. Burrow takes off to the right. And shows the wheels for 47 yards. Whoa! And goal. Extra offensive lineman in. Tyrone Tracy, the back. Tracy. Touchdown. Giants. One game in their history scoring 10 or fewer points.
Really?
Incredible. Look at that number right there. Amazing. 2nd and 3. Inside run. They'll score more than 10. Chase Brown to the house for a Cincinnati touchdown. Holbrook walking down to the official in case a timeout was needed. It wasn't because Hall's taken off to the end zone. In for the touchdown. Believe, yes, no signal. The official over there. But Hall snuck it inside the pylon. And the Jets are their word from upstairs to challenge or not. He is going to challenge. He dropped the flag before he could throw it. So Rodgers instead runs the play, and it's a touchdown to Conklin. Tyler Conklin in the end zone on the touchdown pass from Rodgers. Jeff Ulbrich dropped the flag as he was trying to throw it.
It's a touchdown. The challenge flag came out after the snap.
There you go.
Oh, my goodness. The best play of his coaching career so far. Russell Wilson struggled so far.
A lot of talk from the insiders around the league that maybe you'd see packages with both in this game. No hint of such thus far. Second and 10. Jets bring 4. Wilson end zone shot. Pickens! Got it! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Did you say contested catch star? If it's a 50-50 ball, his chances are better than that. So, after the interception, the Steelers have the ball. They're inside the 1. It's first and goal. Wilson is keeping and sneaking, getting pushed to the goal line. And he is short for the moment. Let's see. Down judge and line judge in there. No signal, a lot of conversation. Touchdown. So they umpire the bodies and they say Wilson had broken the plane. And the Steelers take a 22-15 lead. The receiver coming over here in motion to the same side as Pickens. Third and goal. Wilson fires end zone, touchdown. Van Jefferson. Scores a touchdown against the team that his dad is the receiver coach for a win. Right after the game, Chevy postgame. 4th and 2. Final 30 seconds here. Both teams done with timeouts. Najee Harris to the end zone to close it out with a touchdown. Season high 36, potentially 37 points for the Steelers at the expense of a time.
About the foul.
So first and goal for the Cowboys from the 1. Elliott the back. And Elliott works inside for the touchdown. Touchdown number 2 on the season for Ezekiel Elliott, and Dallas takes the lead.
Things are getting down and dirty right.
What a run for Kittle. Officially a gain of 43, longest of the year, first and goal. It is Garindo inside to the end zone. San Francisco takes the lead. In the red zone where they were the best. This year they have not been as good. 3rd and goal. Garindo in motion, the blitz comes, Purdy gets it up. It's a touchdown for Kittle, however, the contact brings the flag. It's Chris Conley, the big receiver, over there with the contact. And now the officials will discuss.
I mean, that was a knockdown pick right there.
So it'll just get bigger, the noise will get louder. They can't rally here. 3rd and goal, Purdy trying to sneak it inside. In for the touchdown. On a drive where he did a lot with his legs, Brock Purdy runs it in.
Non-edge rusher. He's number 1 of all the other positions.
2nd and goal. Prescott to CeeDee Lamb. Got 3 coming across, nobody with them. And Dallas stays alive with a touchdown. Number 3 on the year for CeeDee Lamb. With fantastic finishes all around the league. Prescott end zone shot at CeeDee for a touchdown, and the Cowboys are alive. CeeDee Lamb having a quarter. It is a 7-point game.
49ers just simply ran into a
field by Jefferson to Jones for the first down at the 47. Play action. Darnold thrown down. Ball out as well. As Grover Stewart took him down. There's a flag down as Kenny Moore is taking it in for a touchdown. So we got a lot to sort. The flag, was it a fumble? Was the ball live as they let it play out? It was Stewart, who's terrific inside, who caused all the fuss.
There's no foul on the play. Ruling on the field is touchdown.
All right, so now we'll look at part B. And was the ball clearly out?
Grover's maker.
Third catch for Addison. First and goal for the Vikings. Darnold throws on the run to Addison. Did he bring it in? Yes! Great catch! Touchdown, Vikings!
Company and support. Yep.
Third and goal. Darnold throws to the goal line. Touchdown, Jalen Naylor. Naylor crossing underneath gets his 4th of the year. And the Vikings take the lead.
Made in this passing game tonight, I'm going to say I doubt it.
2nd and 11. And he'll do a little play action here, looking for the tight end. Oliver! Touchdown! So they sneak a pass in instead of the run as they get close to the 2-minute warning. And Josh Oliver on the business end puts the Vikings up 10.
I think Kevin O'Connell just told us exactly. Well, he's a fiery kind of character.
No,
he really is.
doubt. Got a bunch of interviews last year as well. 2nd and goal for the Texans. Mixon was on the move. He's on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon in motion, didn't stop. And the Detroit turnover turns into a Texans TD. Scrimmage each and 10 touchdowns apiece last year. 2nd and 5. Out of the pocket, got throwing towards the end zone. Laporta, touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta. Goff out of the pocket, finds his tight end who's been a bit quiet. And the Lions celebrate the score.
One of
their own doing. Very aware of situational ball in these spots. Stroud throws to the end zone. Held on, touchdown, Mechie. What a moment for John Mechie with his first touchdown. 6 on the night for Laporta. First and goal, Detroit trying to get back in it with Montgomery to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. So the Lions come out and their defense get a turnover, get a stop, give the offense the ball twice in good field position, get the score there. They're going to try to make it an 8-point game here by going for 2.
You know what, Mike? No matter what happens in this game, this is a great game for the Detroit Lions. The defense in this organization really personified in those 2 guys.
First and goal from the 9. St. Brown on the edge. Got blockers up and around St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Lions right back in it.
I don't like that. Does not include holding.
McConkey to the medical tent to get checked out. First and 10 at the 29. Play action in the middle is caught for the touchdown. Will Dissly. Known as a blocking tight end during his years in Seattle, he is having a year in the air. And that touchdown puts the Chargers on top.
Hendrickson came over more practically trying to talk to him, trying to fix the problem.
Yeah, they are frustrated, no doubt, Melissa. 3 guys keep Hendrickson out of the backfield. Herbert throws end zone! Touchdown! Johnston! Woo! 26 yards.
They're gonna.
This quarterback's gonna take another 1-yard line snap here. 4th and goal. Turn and hand. Over the top is J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers.
These types of situations as well.
Chase alone at the top. Other 3 receivers to the right. Here comes the pressure. There's Chase to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And Elijah Molden is the Chargers player who is down. Push and chase for the wild card. And the Chargers actually passed the Ravens, who they'll play in the Harbaugh Bowl on Monday night here in SoFi. 4th and 2, Burrow, deep shot, Higgins is open, got it, touchdown, Cincinnati, right back in it. They've done that a lot this year. Short yardage, swing for the fences, touch them all.
Oh, I love that call. First of all, you're going to have Jamar Chase on the other side.
2nd and 10, Chargers bring 4. Burrow retreats, directs, fires for Chase. He's got it! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The combo connects again. And the Bengals right back in this one.
I can't believe this game. Sit and watch on the Bengals sideline.
Matlock, the fullback, in front of J.K. Dobbins. Runs left. Dobbins takes off. Dobbins inside the 10. Dobbins to the end zone. In for the touchdown. And the Chargers take the lead. Sometimes that's a situation where they're trying to let him score. Let's see.
Collinsworth's never right, but he's right on that.
1st and goal. Williams the back. Barron's got it inside. Touchdown, L.A. Kyron Williams, who fumbled in the red zone earlier, punches it in for his 9th touchdown of the year, and the Rams are on top. As they know each other going back to their days in college. 2nd and goal. Barkley is out. Gainwell the back. Johnny Wilson, the man in motion. Hurts looking left. Over end zone. Touchdown, E.J. No, he couldn't hang on. Brown could not hang on. The hit by Quentin Lake knocked it out. 3rd and goal. Their adjustments will wait. It's the Eagles beginning at their own 30 with Saquon Barkley as the running back. And you said it, Chris. Big opening. Barkley let loose. Saquon will take it the distance. Touchdown. Terrific blocking up front. And Barkley goes 70 to extend the lead. Already 100.
But those 3 guys in the secondary and being able to leave the rookie Cooper DeJean in the slot, now they're going to have to reshuffle.
That's why Rodgers was in. He was flagged for the penalty. 2nd and goal, Stafford. End zone touchdown. Held on to by Demarcus Robinson. and the Rams respond with 6.
And they immediately attack Isaiah Rodgers. Right there. Come right out. You take out Darius Slay, and we're going right.
Durant went off to the locker room when Witherspoon came on for this Rams defense that gives up that 3rd and 10. And the Eagles back in the red zone. Gainwell inside. It is Gainwell to the end zone. Philadelphia touchdown. First of the season for Kenneth Gainwell, and back-to-back 70-yard touchdown.
Time in his career with that, but this was his first time over 200 yards of total offense since 2019, so milestone.
A 6 yards shy of a career high for rushing yards, and he's got it, and he's got more, and he's gonna go all the way. What a night, what a season, what a player.
It's an underrated group of edge rushers and interior pass rushers. I still think led, of course, by Jalen Carter.
One of those beautiful throws by Stafford to Cooper Kupp for the touchdown. Matthew delivers on cue with another touchdown toss, his 2nd of the night, and number 372 all time. And Cooper Kupp has his 5th of the season.
You could hear the sizzle on it.
Ball for a second and come back. Out of the huddle, 3rd and goal. Fake to Jacobs. Love. Touchdown Reed. Jaden Reed connects and leaps.
Zone. He's going to get it again right here, Mike.
Second and goal. Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. They almost got to Love before the half. Season had that stretch right around this time of year with a bunch of big plays. 3rd and 2 for Green Bay. Fake to Jacobs. It's Reed. First down. Reed. Touchdown for the 2nd time on this Thanksgiving night. Seconds are served.
There it is right there. This is the play the Packers have been running. Offenses do it.
Back in your quarterback days, all those QBs in Dallas. Tua, Achan's got blockers. Achan to the end zone. Miami touchdown. Get that speed going in some space. Devon Achan finds the end zone, his 6th receiving touchdown of the season. Miami will go for 2.
Yeah,
the ball is gone with NIL and all the other stuff. He said I was a GM, I was recruiting, I wasn't coaching. Here he's back to coaching, he's loving it too. Pass to Smith, deflected, and Tyreek gets the touchdown. So it was intended for Smith, and Hill, who's been having trouble finding the end zone, saw a tip by McKinney.
Bring it down the field.
You know, if the Bills score, you're going to see the fans throw all the snow in the air that they're
just
sitting in front of. Exactly. The bounce to the outside. Davis to the end zone. Diving in. And here comes the snow. Touchdown, Buffalo. Look at this place. Examination, the 49ers staff. Meantime, Josh Allen off his hand injury and that left hand that he injured earlier this year. Back out there and handing to James Cook, who takes off. Cook down the sideline at the 20 and the 10 and all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. 65 yards for the Snow Angels.
Throw it up over the top, enough to stop it. They need one more right here.
Play clock running down. Johnson, the running backs, wide left. Allen has time, throws to the corner, brought down by Matt Collins. Touchdown. Collins uses the big frame in front of Ward. A 97-yard drive. And 85% of the targets to Shakir completed. This is behind Cooper, who brought it in, pitched it back to Allen, who's going to go to the goal line and get in! No! Spectacular touchdown!
Oh my goodness! It is showtime in Buffalo. Holy cow.
Home field and the Buffalo Bills sends a different shockwave through the AFC playoffs. 2nd and 8, fake to Pearsall. This is technically a run. It's Isaac Dorindo to the goal line and in for the touchdown. Touchdown number 2 for the 4th-round pick out of Louisville, who spent 4 years at Wisconsin.
Mike, that's the that doesn't happen on every team in every profession.
Second and goal. Allen stepping up, pumping, running, scoring again. He's thrown them. Defense has been very good. 3rd best in the league. What'll happen here? Mahomes, 1st and goal. Touchdown, DeAndre Hopkins.
Well, Andy Reid's
1st downs in the 1st half. 5 already here. Looking for a touchdown to get close. Run inside. Edwards to the end zone. Chargers touchdown. What a drive. Team that couldn't do anything in the 1st half. 13 plays, 79 yards. No gain, 3rd and 3. Herbert, waiting, firing, touchdown! Quentin Johnston! And the Chargers have roared back. A point away from the lead. Play 10 of the drive, 3rd and goal. Jacobs inside, into the end zone. Wow. Opening drive, touchdown, Green Bay. Empty out the backfield for 2nd and 8. Jacobs at the bottom on the right. Love looking inside. It is caught by Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs to the end zone. Packers back in the end zone.
Whoa! We are seeing the Green.
Seahawks in the red zone just once tonight. Charbonnet to the right. Got a puller. Got a block. Charbonnet got a touchdown. Zach Charbonnet with the rookie Jalen Sundell leading the way. Gets the Seahawks back in it. Roll similar to last season, as they have now won 4 of their last 5. Packers trying to do the same. 3rd and 5. Love putting it up top, back of the end zone. Oh, did Dobbs catch that? What a catch, Romeo Dobbs! Touchdown, Green Bay! What a catch!
A lot of stuff here right on the back of the end line. Did he make the catch? Did he get his hands underneath?
He's really looked for, and Patrick has really looked for more often, is Noah Gray, who's got 5 touchdowns in his last 5 games. Second down and 8. Mahomes with time, nearly tripped. Mahomes, first down. Mahomes, touchdown. What bum ankle? 15 yards for number 15, and they capitalize on the pick. When it's needed. First and goal for Stroud. Deep drop, rolls out. Stroud on the run. It's caught. Touchdown, Dalton Schultz. The improvisation of C.J. Stroud delivers to give Houston the lead.
Yeah, this is just beautiful work by C.J. Stroud. And again, this is what defensive coordinator.
5 catches. Mahomes has hit 4 different receivers. It's Hunt on the give. Hunt on the score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Dang.
Mixon has at least 100 yards rushing and a touchdown in 6 straight road games on the season. Back to the air for Stroud. Stops. Deep shot. Stroud. End zone. Caught in the bucket for Dell and a touchdown. And Dell is down after the play. He knew it immediately after he made the grab. A 30-yard strike and an extra point away from the tie. But the concern now is for Tank Dell. The crowd just got a look.
His physical running style.
That's where he excelled last year with Cleveland in the playoffs against Houston with a receiving and rushing touchdown. First and goal to the end zone. Touchdown. Mahomes to Worthy. Kansas City extends the lead.
Well, Kamari Lassiter got kind of caught.
In the reins.
Here we go.
Third and 9, he got a peek. Rush hangs in, fires, end zone, touchdown! Tolbert the toes down, holds onto the ball, and Dallas jumps out with back-to-back scores. Second and goal from the 2, right back to Irving. That time, Bolston couldn't bring him down, and Irving breaks a tackle again and scores a touchdown.
Yeah, he's up to 38% now. I mean, people have him. This is repetitive. We see this on the tape.
He's in the slot at the top of the screen. Bring Rico Dowdle back in. Second and 10 down.
Here we go.
From the 11, rush over the middle. It's caught. Lamb right back in there. CD! Yes! Just to the goal line and rolled in for the touchdown. For the moment, Lamb in the end zone.
You know, he just has that personality.
Touchdown will wipe away Ezekiel Elliott in the game for the Cowboys. Zeke's got it. Elliott, touchdown Dallas. For the 83rd time as a Cowboy. 71st rushing touchdown. Cowboy fans tonight to get their hands on the steering wheel in the South.
Doubling up Mike Evans again.
Millen in motion. Mayfield dancing. Throwing on the run. For McMillan. Touchdown Tampa Bay. The rookie keeps coming on. McMillan the touchdown. And the Bucs respond. So Tampa trying to make a run here. 2:43 to go. Empty backfield. Cowboys bring pressure. Mayfield firing. End zone touchdown. Ryan Miller had one against the Chiefs. Has one against the Cowboys. And the Bucs are alive with 2:36 to go. That was quick.
That was terrible on the part of the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if they've just substituted so many people in back and allow Jaden Daniels to work the edges.
Extra lineman unbalanced to the right. Couple of tight ends to the left. Inside, it is a keeper. It's Daniels throwing. Touchdown, Zacchaeus. Comes in the game for Atlanta, down close. And it is Penix running it in for the touchdown. Robinson, I beg your pardon. Robinson takes the direct snap and walks it in for the score. And the Falcons respond thanks to a couple of Washington penalties. This job well seen by the officials, the line judge and the down judge with all those bodies. So Robinson now in the pistol. Behind Penix. Bijan's got it, and this time he's got it for that second touchdown of the first half.
Not want to do that here, so this is a big third down play. They need to at least give themselves a chance to go for it.
Rodgers taking half the quarter. Daniels, nothing open first look, now fires! Touchdown! Zach Ertz breaks free. Had the big catch on the drive and has the touchdown.
By Cliff Kingsbury.
And with only 30 carries all year remains the back. He's got the pitch. Rodriguez in the open field for a tackle to the end zone. Washington leads. South. Washington's trying to win to get in the playoffs and bring the Rams along with them. 4th and goal. Penix. End zone. Touchdown. Held on to by Kyle Pitts, who does come up with a big play.
Now what do you do?
Kicker's coming on to try and tie the game.
Wow, Michael Penix did Mike, what you have here is your best two-point play. Whatever that is, you've practiced this all year.
3rd and goal from the 2. It is Jaden Daniels, end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Zach Ertz takes Washington into the playoffs. Hang on a minute, they got to look at it. Hang on a minute, they're going to look at it. Just to confirm it first. Did it hit the ground?
March it down the field on 4th down.
Does that help the pain go away?
Always.
Okay. Number 25. Gibbs got an opening. The acceleration. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. So 4th and 2. And the Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it. Hit the pass. It's a touchdown to Gibbs.
Andrew Van Ginkel can do a lot of things, but they this year is give me more. Give me more. Don't feel like I'm limited to only so much. Give me more.
From the 13. Gibbs left. Jahmyr Gibbs accelerates into the end zone. He's got the hat trick. His third touchdown of the night.
Nothing better than having tight end.
That's the team that goes for it all the time. So, of course, they're going to be going for it on fourth down, except for the time that they didn't. And first and goal, and the inside run for Gibbs, still going to the goal line. Number 4 on the night. A night to remember. Crown that guy, ties the Lions record for 10th play of a drive that's about 9 minutes long. Luke McCaffrey in motion. Daniels retreats, throw it end zone, touchdown, De'Ami Brown. We do have a flag down, backed by the protection for the quarterback. Greg Rolstad talking with the umpire, Roy Ellison.
There was a relatively low hit on Daniels as well.
And they're coming over to talk to Dan Quinn, so it looks like it might be.
Rough first half so far for him in this matchup.
One flag, 4 catches for Evans. First and goal from the 1. Looking to go back to it. To Evans for the touchdown. Fire it up. They fire the cannons. And the Bucks, a kick from a tie. Or 3:47, credit Luvu for being aware. Second and goal after the loss of 2. The back is Irving. Mayfield to him, to the end zone. Tampa Bay takes the lead. Stopped twice on fourth down in this game, including the last drive. 4th and 2 here. Daniels, going end zone, touchdown! Washington takes the lead with Terry McLaurin.
So Michael Hoyt in the middle, and that opened up some of those running opportunities for Saquon.
Hurts this time, pulls it and keeps it and takes off for the first down. Through a tackle and Hurts on the run, he might go! Jalen Hurts, touchdown Philadelphia! .44 for the Each to renew their friendship. 3rd and goal. Fires in traffic. It is caught by Higbee for the touchdown. Tyler Higbee tore his ACL in the wild card game in Detroit last year. Out most of this year. Comes back injured in the wild card game.
Back in week 12.
3rd and 4. They'll run out of it. Big opening, Barkley. There he goes. Barkley gonna ring the bell again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's another home run from Barkley, 62 yards. Barkley time?
Oh, it has to be. No question. I mean, you may tell Jalen Hurts to keep one at some point, but only if it's wide open you keep running.
At 118 yards and adding to it. There goes Barkley into the clear, through the snow, all the way home. He's hit another home run against the Rams. And this one might send him to the championship game. Williams got stopped, the incompletion, and now 3rd and goal.
Cooper Kupp has always been his favorite down around the goal line. He's in the slot.
Stafford in the middle, caught for the touchdown by is Colby Parkinson. Parkinson for the score, and it's a one-score game for the Rams at 28-21. Did exactly what